Sam Tweedy boat been pulled out of the water, so obviously needs to go and get that sorted. So we'll get back to you as soon as we know. But it's two abreast out on track at the moment of Donna and Tracy Thompson, both nurses out of Wanganui, and they've had a fantastic day. Of course, now is the crunch part of the day. KV will be looking to post good times because 9 does not go into 6 as we established right at the start of the day.
That's right, it's the sudden death eliminations. We cut the 9 fastest and then take the 6th fastest into the next round. So all important time of the day here, the split at a 28. That's around about where they'd like to be. Donna Thompson doing a fantastic job behind the wheel of this two abreast beast out of Wanganui. She squared that up one, came in too early into the corner, then had to drift wide, then had to correct herself. That would have given her a couple of heart palpitations, porpoising into the corner as well. So a 49.905 at the top part of the course to our right-hand side. The NZ Sprint Bowl up there, mate. She came in too tight into that constant radius arc, squared that corner off, would have cost her plenty.
Yeah, it sure was. And that's hard luck for them because they've been driving so well too. But yeah, and this is where we don't want to be making those fatal errors, mate, because any second that can stop them making that top 6. So we look to pit lane now, and we've got John O'Veary and Millie Simmons coming out. Now these guys will be looking to leave absolutely nothing out there. They will be looking to post the time to get into the top 6. They've been knocking on the podium. Here they go, big jump. The foot's gone down. Jono says, come on, girl, we're out of here. As they come round, they'll be looking to drive some nice tight lines as we go down to this big sweeper.
Yeah, John Very just laying the bow of the Link ECU management system vessel right over that island there. Probably one of the better lines that we've seen consistently all day. So he's feeling at the top of his game at the moment, is John Berry. Very positive moving forward. New year, brand new year behind the wheel of this machine. Millie Simmons, of course, has been a navigator before, but John O'Veary looking good at the moment.
Yeah, he sure is, KB. This is going to be outstanding for these two. They've worked very hard all day. It's going to be an outstanding time too for these guys. It's a 48.156. I don't know, KV, I don't know. No,
I think that's a very good time for John Very. You'll notice in the mouth-fresh final right-hander, he's getting closer into those tyres each and every time, and the boat handling that sharp turn beautifully. So he's getting in and out of there without scrubbing off any speed. Same at the bottom end of the track around Lucas Oils, laying the bow of the boat right over the grass down there and maintaining the momentum. So he's found the lines that he's very happy with. Bryce and Kylie Barron. We saw that boat stop after the last round. Clearly whatever was wrong with it has been sorted. Well, let's hope so. Fortitude Racing. Will the Fortitude shine through right here? Gray Clay Global, Central Auto Parts, LJ Hooker, Carterton, Bryce Barron, the farmer.
Yeah, I don't know, is that a little bit of blue smoke we can see coming out of the back of that boat, Katie, but they're certainly hammered down at the moment, that's for sure. And hopefully we can get a nice smooth run from these two. Very, very animated is Kylie as she goes through, hands waving everywhere. Through the middle of the course. Keep an eye on this corner.
Yeah, he's really done well in and out of Lucas, going the right way around to the right side of it. He got a little bit unsettled coming into the speed bowl, and he was quick to grab hold of it, so he's really gained in a lot of confidence, obviously. Oh no, that is the end. Well, no, it's not the end of it. All they needed to do was turn right, so this is going to put plenty of time on the clock. Oh no, this is not good at all. They need to turn right here to have a chance. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is all over for Bryce and Kylie Barron for the day. That will be regarded as a DNF and very, very disappointing. 50 metres, a right-hand corner, 50 metres to go, game over.
Yeah, that's very, very unfortunate. Guys, put your hands together for these two. That'll be the end of their day. Fantastic sports they are too, as our rescue crew will just well, they'll do just that. They'll recover the boat and bring them onto it. You'll see our Scruffy, our jet boat, our jet ski come out to pick up the boat. But, you know, very, very disappointing. Just that last run, that qual 5, where they picked up that pop, and then it obviously hasn't repaired itself, mate, so that's hard luck for them.
Yeah, very, very disappointing, but I'm sure that we'll see them at Waitra on the 8th of March to continue the rest of the New Zealand Jet Sprint season for 2020, brought to you by PSP, Lucas Oils, and, of course, Mouthfresh Toothpaste. We'll take a short break in commentary while we effect the rescue of Bryce and Kylie Barron. We'll be back in a minute. All right, so we're now seeing Sam Tweedy in the yellow Dilemma machine coming back down onto the ramp after exiting the ramp a little bit earlier. Wondering what was going on down there, but they are now back on the ramp. But it is all eyes now to Venom Racing, Chris Rasmus and Holly Sutherland. Well, it's been a ding-dong battle between these guys and Carl Beaver from the Beaver Reliever. And as we see, Bryce and Kylie Barron now just being brought back to the trailer. But Chris Rasmussen, the real estate agent from New Plymouth, the professionals real estate, attraction, a sign and design. Or just a little bit, he's gone through there a lot smoother. There's a few of these guys in this latter part of this race day just overdriving into that first right-hander, heading into the left way around the speed bowl.
Very, very cautious, and I don't know, I mean, I know it's only the top, well, it is the top 9. You still need to be cautious, but you've got to keep that foot down because, you know, you don't want to miss out on that top 6 spot. But these guys, that's a good split time of 26.913. Probably where they just about need to be, if not a wee bit quicker. But as they fly down the back now.
Oh no, too deep. Wow, I tell you, he got in too close, had to run it too wide. Didn't panic. That was the good thing about it. Chris Rasmussen across the line with a 47.589. It nearly came unstuck in the NZ Speed Bowl. Whoa.
Oh, no, he just went in and went, oh no, I've still got to go a bit more further. And then, you know, but still posts a good time, 47.589, slots into P1, but could have been 46.
Well, that's right, but he's guaranteed a berth into the top 6 now. Chris Rasmussen is now Sam Gray and Mike Allen. The one thing I loved about that last run of Chris Rasmussen, ran it too wide but didn't panic about it. Just eased the boat back to where it needed to be. Quite often you'll see guys running wide, they panic, they knife it, and it all turns ugly from there. But Sam Gray and Mike Allen, now they will need to be posting a time around about the 48 to 49 second mark if they're any hope of progressing further in the day.
That's dead right, mate. Look at these guys, they've been very consistent all day. Sam's driven a pretty consistent line the whole way through, so we won't be looking to change that. Maybe looking to put a little bit more pedal to the metal though to try and make that top 6 as they just a wee bit hesitant coming out of that bottom end.
Yeah, just Sam Gray doing pretty well. You don't see him just swinging off that steering wheel too often at all. So really just starting to get to the handle of this Group B package that he's got there. So now up through the back chute. Can't wring much more out of it in this Group B style of racing. But Sam Gray, well, that's actually a nice exit from that sweeper through there. So Sam Gray now in the final run from the line with Mike Allen sitting in the silly seat, knifed it a little bit into that right-hand corner, and your time is a 50.201. Ooh, will that be good enough? I don't know. Sitting in P4 at the moment.
Yeah, 50.201. You really, I don't know, KV. Look, anything can happen though. The thing is, they've qualified. They're there. They've run. They've had a run. These boats behind them are still got to get out there and finish. So, as we've seen, mate, anything can happen.
So Carl Beaver in the Beaver Reliever KB Engineering, the next boat off the trailer. The crew chief sitting there having a look at how they can get the boat off the trailer, having a little bit of problem with it. Don't forget that it was Sam Tweedy in the Yellow Dilemma vessel there. They couldn't get the boat off the trailer, so everybody waiting for the Beaver Reliever. Now the time is set. They have a limited amount of time from when the last boat got up onto the trailer to when they can make it out onto the racetrack. Sam Tweedy made it back within time, but now he will be put back towards the end of the field because he was back within the time limit. So things and the running order have certainly changed a little bit. The mechanics for the Beaver Reliever in the back, Carl Beaver, you could see the photos coming out of pit lane there.
So what do you think that does to Sam Tweedy though? Because he's all through the day he's been used to running first, has that issue, gets pushed back, now potentially running last, pressure on to make the cut.
Well, it'll be quite interesting because this is a good opportunity for him to catch his breath because they did leave the ramp in quite a hurry. Not sure obviously what the problem was, but having to do that and then rush back onto the ramp to beat the time clock, this is that opportunity for him to catch that breath, have a think about what's going on, and they now have the Beaver Reliever off the trailer. So now it'll be Carl Beaver that'll have the heart rate up just that little bit. A little bit anxious coming into this line here and this run because, well, top 9, we cut them down to 6 from here, and it's all of these little games, those little hesitations in the pre-lap preparation can cause all sorts of nuances in the brain that can just turn things quite ugly very quickly.
That's right, man. The time he's looking to beat is a 47.589, and that was set by Chris Rasmussen. So keep an eye on Carl Beaver and Jay Amon as they get out to try and get into the top 6, and then the top 3 to retain their lead in the championship. Smooth lines going through the centre of the course. Watch as he heads down.
One of the things about Carl Beaver, we know he's got the boat pace, we know he's got the package, we know he has the available skill to do it, so everything needs to go right. He doesn't need to push the boat too hard. He's got plenty of breathing room to move into that top 6. Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, very, very deep in that corner, KV.
Yeah, ran it a little bit wide, but again, just didn't panic about it. Just kept the boat on course. So Carl Beaver now across the line with a 47.551, straight to the top of the table, only 0.03 quicker than Chris Rasmussen. So then it's a further 0.6 of a second out to John Very. So John Very starting to inch away at the 2 top guys in this field as we see Sam Tweedy heading out onto course now in this Eagle Hull.
Yeah, that's dead right. So we've talked about that. Sam Tweedy's been used to going first for the whole day, has now potentially dropped right to the back of the field, and the pressure is really on.
Yeah, a little bit overzealous on the acceleration off the start chute. As soon as you get the boat airborne off the start chute, you're losing forward momentum, and that costs you invaluable time. So, well, what will Sam Tweedy do? He knows everybody's fully aware of where it needs to be. He needs to want to be beating about a 50-second mark to ensure his place in this top 6. In fact, you'll need to beat a 49.9 to go one better than Donna Thompson, with Tim Edhouse still left to run.
Oh yeah, dead right, and they will leave nothing on the trailer, that's for sure. As he comes down, watch the exit as he comes out. That's a beautifully smooth transition through the bottom of that. As he comes now through the centre, this has just got to hold it together, keep it nice and tight. Is it going to be enough? Oh, I don't know.
No, that's
no,
a
it's not.
51,005. So Sam Tweedy sitting on the bubble in P6 at the moment. With still Tim and Debbie Edhouse still to run, the reigning New Zealand champions. If you were going by form so far today, that what we've seen, you would expect that we are not going to see anything more of Sam Tweedy. However, it is a race of attrition. It is a race of skill. It is a race of luck.
And everything's got to go right for these two. I don't think I'd want to go last, mate. Pressure is really on, being at the back of the field. And, well, you know what, you've got to beat, right? But you've really got to just try and say, I don't know. I really love this part of the day.
Yeah, so these guys that have had a lot more experience, they won't be worried about where they run. They'll be interested to know what other times are. Some of these drivers don't want to know the times that other competitors have posted. So, well, it's going to be very interesting here. So Tim and Debbie Edhouse out on track at the moment. This is their opportunity to move into that all-important top 6. The time they need to beat to do that is of Sam Tweedy at a 51.005.
Oh, this is going to be tight. This has got to be a great drive from Tim and Debbie here. As we know, he's got a tendency to just back off if he thinks he's got it in the bags. He bounces through the washing machine, caught a bit of wash as he comes through there. Oh, this is going to be nice and tight, KV. This is just the way we like this racing as he opens it up down the back. Look at the pristineness. Oh, a bit deep, but drove out of there just like he's done it before.
Yeah, Tim Edhouse, this is going to look like a tidy run towards the line. They will make the top 6 with a 48.937. That's the end of Sam Tweedy for the day. Here's how it's going to look. Group B moving into top 6. Carl Beaver quickest, then Chris Rasmussen, John Verrick, Tim Edhouse, Donna Thompson. Welcome to the top 6, and welcome to the top 6, Sam Gray. So that will be moving forward, but we will now reset our clocks for the sudden death elimination.